was a little bit of a shocking news. Now I have a little bit of a clarification, which is fine. I don't know if I'm gonna get people back in here, but I just wanted to talk about the Mona Di Orio Vanille. Oh God. Oh, by the way, guys, these older bottles. I just cut my finger. Look, inside of my finger. These bottles. These are old presentation bottles. So then I think the newer presentations are these 75 mLs and those are 100 mLs. No, there's a different. I feel there's a difference between the quantity of fragrance that is in these old press Mona Di Orios. Like Mona Di Orio brand is obviously has gone under. Since Mona's passing, I think they struggled a little bit and then they kind of like stopped. Well, and these bottles, like the older style bottles, are like this. The newer style are a little bit different. Like it's just more rounder, and the cap is different. But one thing I'm gonna tell you, no, it's not queer. It's vanille. It's here. Like, I'm just getting closer. It's vanille. And one thing I'm gonna warn you, as I cut my finger already around it, is that this thing on the top, it's not. It's metal. It's metal. So be careful. Because it has some sharp edges around it. As you see here, there's a sharp edge over there that caught my finger. So be careful when you're handling the fragrance. You might injure yourself. Injuries, fragrance-induced injuries. Anyways, I'm glad that I came across this one. This is thanks to Tara. She was, I think she was buying Violette Fumé from someone. From Mona Di Orio, and then she texted me. She must have a Violette Fumé or Amber from someone, and then they had a old press de Vanille, and she was like, "Do you want it?" And even though I have a newer presentation Vanille, but I went for it, and I'm really glad that I went for it. That is a champagne bottle. It looks like it, isn't it? Like it looks like a champagne bottle, right? Like just this, that you kind of twist this and release this. But again, it has sharp edges around it. You got to be careful when you're handling it. News is back. Yes. So, okay. So the Mona Di Orio Vanille. Now I'm curious to find out. When was this released? Hold on, let me just go and see when it was released, because some of the Mona Di Orio fragrances were released after she passed away, I think. So she was not the perfumer of those. Mona Di Orio perfumer. I just want to find out what year she passed. She was like passed in 2020, isn't it? Let's see. Mona Di Orio, when did she pass away? Can't find it in here. If anyone in the chat knows when did she pass away, let me know. Mona Di Orio, but I feel... When did she pass away? This probably website is down. Don't think it would be up. Mona Di Orio passed away suddenly in December 2011. Just at, oh my God, December 21, just at 42 years old. So there's a lot of fragrances that came after. Vanille came in, let's see, Vanille came in 2011. So I'm not sure is the perfumer of this one. Let's see, does it say Mona Di Orio? Yeah, the perfumer of this one still says Mona Di Orio. So she just probably, it was the last year that she, Samantha in the house. Yes. I keep calling her Stephanie. She's Samantha. She's back. Yes. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Hi, Nancy. Good morning. So, scent of the day. House of Beau Spiritu plus one spray of Guerlain Tonka and Serapia. Ooh, I have been from the House of Beau. I only had the Lise Beau. Is that, yeah, Lise? That's the kind of a beautiful vanilla that I have from that house. I haven't tried anything else from the house. Yes. So, Samantha, not Stephanie. Uh, I'm just gonna talk a little bit. I don't know. Has any of you guys it has tried Mona Di Orio Vanille? Because it is an absolute beauty and needs to be tried. It's really, really one of those that it's so good, it's so good. Oh, it's just this things are pretty hard to cap off, and just like the sprayer is quite mighty. There is there's something. It's probably the bitter orange and petit grain, the mixture of bitter orange and petit grain that just right off the top, and when I spray out of it, and I can smell it from the atomizer, that it delivers the first punch. So this is not. It is a beautiful vanilla, but like if you're thinking about like a soft, fluffy cloud vanilla, or like let's say something like black tie, like this is not that. This is not that. It has a little bit more edge to it, like than that. So and I feel part of it is the spice, a little bit of a booziness with rum, and then the bitter orange and petit grain delivers the first kind of punch in the fragrance, and as it dries down, there's some slight powderiness, very slight powderiness from the sandalwood. But what I smell the most on my on me now is that kind of ambery vanilla, like it's just that probably there's some. I mean, it doesn't say myrrh, but there's amber, so I feel like there's some myrrh, labdanum, vanilla, benzoin, and the vanilla part of it is more, like just out there. They kind of mentioned Tolu balsam. It's not. It doesn't come across as balsamic to me. Like balsamic, I want to think about like when the balsamic vinegar, right? Like in that way, I don't get that from this. It's not that. And there is some muskiness. Now leather doesn't pull on my skin. I know some people talk about leather, but leather doesn't pull. I mean, leather never actually pulls as strong on my skin, which is surprising. Mind you, I can't do Mona Di Orio Queer. That is like some beast, like in his own category. I cannot do it. It's disgusting to me. But, but this one is, I don't get that strong leather, like versus Tara, and Tara's skin, everything leather just pulls so hard on her skin that sometimes it becomes unbearable. But what I get the most from this is the kind of the spices, the rum and clove, and then vanilla and benzoin, that from it. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is from a different house. The House of Beau has most recently Ave Maria and Cosmo. Wasn't that Lise Beau? I thought that House of Lise had Beau. That Lise with two eyes. Yeah. And there's Beau. No, okay. Oh, so the house is Lise. Yeah, okay, so then I don't have anything from House of Beau. Oh, right, you're right. Oh my god, like how confused I am. So House of Beau is the one that has like it's almost like how do you call it? Kind of has arch-like bottles. Oh, right. I have tried nothing from them. The Mona Di Orios are so hard to come by since they are discontinued. Yeah, but you know what? I think this is generally a good season to buy stuff. Once everyone has overspent things on, like during Christmas time and whatever, and like, they've gone overboard, they are more willing to sell their vintage and kind of discontinued fragrances. And I see a lot of, actually over the past few months, a lot of Mona Di Orios have been popping up. Not specifically, I haven't seen there. I think there was an empty bottle of Vanille on eBay, which I don't know like who would buy that empty bottle of Vanille, but I've seen like more Mona Di Orios that are popping up. I don't like this hair like that. Also, Beau, I think was popular on Instagram with influencers. Oh, really? Oh, hi, boss. How are you? House of Beau. Okay. House of Is it called House of Beau? Like just that? I'm just trying to find. Oh, House of Beau. Okay. How many they have? We'll have 12 perfumes in the base, and the earliest version was created in 2021, the newest were from 2025. They have Alberto Morillas, Rodrigo Flores Roux, Honorine Blanc, Frank Vocal, Laurent Luc something, Carlos Benaim, Adriana Medina something, and Olivier Cresp. Okay. Spiritu. Is this the one that you're wearing today? Like from 20? Oh. I opened the notes and it is Iris, right? Like, it has a 4.11 rating, that is nice. A woody fragrance for a woman and man. Spiritu was launched in 2021 behind this Rodrigo Flores Roux. What has he done that I have stuff from? Like, hold on. That name is familiar. So he has done some stuff for Arquiste. Not the ones that I have. Oh, he's done the Poe. I have Poe. And Mini Chirocco. I have Mini Chirocco. Okay. He's just done some. Oh, he has done those velvet, like Dolce & Gabbana velvet, black patchouli, and some of the velvets in that line. Okay, and a lot of green tea from Elizabeth Arden. Oh, some other. Oh, here it is. He has done some stuff for Le Galion. I tried actually, Charlene brought L'Âme Perdue for me from Le Galion, and that's quite beautiful fragrance. Okay, what else he has done? Now I'm getting, he has done the Mer Mystère from Tom Ford, which I have. Sahara Noir. Okay. So, he has some good fragrances in his portfolio, so I'd be interested to know what this smells like. The notes are, yeah, it sounds good. The notes are sage, iris, rose, tobacco leaf, osmanthus, leather, carrot, oak moss, and labnum. Leather and oak moss together could be sometimes difficult for me, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. But let's see. I did not know Erin had a fragrance called Cedar Violet. This is how I go down the slippery slope, right? Like I go down and look at this smells like, and then I'm like, what is this fragrance that I've never seen? Anyways, then we go down the slippery slope. What are the reviews are saying? Starts out unisex, spa-like, quite lovely. That's what I was wanting, and I wish I stayed that way. The mid dry down, my skin got very floral, powdery leaning, which is not a problem by me. I wish I got the fresh / herbal / aromatic earthy dry down that I was getting. I was hoping for an incensey spa frag, not a powdery floral. Okay. Scent of the baby's head, of course, like everything Iris people will say it's baby's head, or it's a DHI, and it's like, whatever, hands down, favorite of the house. Carrot seed, sage, iris, and wood come together beautifully. Give this a try. Blending on this one is supreme, not overcome how much I like this, but I like this a lot. Okay. Seems like that's something at least House of Bro, yeah. Interesting. So at least, let's see, do they have like a, let me see, do they have sample kits for this house? House of Bro sample kit. I know one of the groups that pre-orders stuff, you could get some stuff from this. I've seen it that on Facebook, but it seems like they also have some sample kits. Twisted Lily had some sample kits, but obviously it's not a whole sample kit, it's just each individual samples, which I don't want that. And the House of Boo, let's see on the website. Try us? What is try us? Okay, in the try us part, you could get 9, 10. Okay, 3 10 ml. No, I don't want 10 mLs. What are you talking about? Why would I get a 10 ml to try? Which is odd. So you could get a 3 10 mLs for 139 or 9 10 mLs for 409. No? How about you sell a real sample kit? This is strange. Okay. Let's see if in the shop section we have something different. No? Well, like you don't need a whole 10 ml for samples. Like, come on, man. That is a little too much. A little too much. Anyways, scent of the day is Bleu de Chanel Parfum. What do you think of it, Buzz? Oh, by the way, Svante, let us know what you thought about Queer Saddle. I hear she had some good things to say about Queer Saddle, and even though it has a little bit amberwood in the dry down, I hear that it was tolerable. So we shall see. I'm wearing 9 spray of. Oh my god, I can't do it. I can't do it. That's way too much of that fragrance. Billam at 9 spray. I can't. I actually could not spray it ever. Like close to my face. It has to be just the wrist, and if I'm gonna do anything more, it would be like on the clothes or ankle. That would be whatever it is. Juniper berries is. Oh, I don't know what that is. I am become powder. I have become powder. Yes, you're a powder bomb. You walk around and it's just like a powder bomb. It's. I think it's a combination of cacao and tonka that just gets me in that one. It's just like too much of it, might just make me nauseous. I can send you a sample of a spiritual. I'll message you. Oh, thank you. No, Nancy, don't worry about it. Like I'm in Canada, so like sending stuff here is complicated. I think I know someone who was bringing this on pre-order. I can reach out to him, and he's in Canada. I can reach out to him and I ask him if he has anything left on the samples. But it's, to be honest, it's a little bit of a turn off when I look at the house and they're not selling a real sample. Yeah, okay, you could do it like honestly if you're gonna put more, like even 4 ml is not bad, but like to 10 ml, that's not a sample kit. That's a travel sprayer, really. Let's be honest. It's very chocolatey, yeah, and a kind of chocolate that is kind of like it's quite strong. Yeah, it's quite strong. It would just like not the kind of thing I can handle. It wears me, right? So that's something about the fragrances, right? Like I don't like the fragrances who wear me, like overpower, rather than I wear them. I don't know if I'm making sense, but like there are some fragrances that I feel like they don't match up to my personality, even though they are beautiful, but they're like either too girly, like super feminine. Those fragrances are sometimes it just doesn't match my personality, right? Like I don't wear it because I don't feel the vibe. And some fragrances are just right, and some fragrances are right in certain occasions, like in certain moods. But there are some fragrances that just wear me rather than I wear them, like Poison, Dior Poison, like that. That would fragrance is larger than life, and that will. I don't know. Maybe if I was a little bit more feistier, like if that's even possible, um, maybe I could wear it. I mean, it is beautiful on my friend Charlene. Actually, suits her. It would be fine with 10 ml if they charge like $2. right. That's funny, like how they are. Okay. Oh, what happened there? Okay. I will do, because I have got like soon. Soon I'm gonna get my Mona Di Orio Ambre, because that is the one that I'm waiting for. Mona Di Orio Amber. I'm waiting for I don't know, it's probably, 6 months. It's somewhere with a friend, so she needs to just come to Canada so I can get my bottle. So I'm waiting for that one, but I have quite a bit of Mona Di Orio fragrances, and I want to do a video on that. I know it's kind of, the house is discontinued. It's not going to be a video that it's watched or whatever, but I think it's worth kind of having a video on that, because if you're gonna, most like a lot of people would do a blind buy, right? Because it's not really available. And yeah, Amber Collection Grows, yes. It's not really, they're not available, but I think it's worth to have a video to kind of talk about these fragrances if you're going to spend your money on a blind buy. Like, at least you know what you're getting at, because there's so many. How many fragrances are in the house of Mona Di Orio? Let me just see, like here. They have, let me see how many entries is in here. Like 31 perfumes in the house, which is quite a bit. Quite a bit. I would love, love, love to be able to try. I really wanted, I was hoping that one day I could try the Vetiver from Mona Di Orio. That would be one that I had thought about. I also have some from the Alenia collection, which is kind of what I think that was an exclusive collection, came out in 2019, so it's after her passing. She was most likely wasn't the perfumer, right? Yeah. So the perfumer after her was Frederick Dahlman, and I have some from that collection as well. I think I have. Which ones I have from that collection? I have Cafe Simeon. I have. Which ones I have? I think I have Tobacco and I have Vermilion Wood. I think those three from that line. That I can do. Comes in Amberhead, only term for a fan of amber scents, right? I mean, I don't know. Is there someone like? Are there people that do not like amber fragrances? Oh God, this sunlight is weird in here now. Would there be someone who does not enjoy amber fragrance? Because it's hard to not like. It's such a comfort. You know, vanilla, benzoin, myrrh, labdanum. Like that's a really quite a comforting kind of like a scent. I don't know if there's anyone who would not like amber. Maybe overly or in certain ways, but like in general, amber it's a very, I feel it's a crowd pleasing scent. More than oud ever was. Like for something that I think a lot of times, like when we talk amber, like a lot of people talk about Oriental fragrances or like Oriental meaning like Middle Eastern or something, but I feel like out of those fragrances that came from that region, like I think amber is more pleasant than anything else. Queer opens with a little smoke and fine, gentle leather and some nice florals. I wish this stuck around longer. I wish they stuck around longer and dry down. Has touch of sweetness. Amber would blend it well. Not like Bois Talisman. Oh. You make me curious. I'm sure some people on Reddit don't like amber. Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I just probably. I mean, there are people who hate everything, right? It doesn't matter what. They're just looking to hate something. And that's generally a reflection of how much you hate yourself. Like when human beings are funny that way. When they hate themselves too much, then they project out all that hate, because inward hate, it's unpleasant. They project that much hate to outward. I know some people dislike resinous scents. Really? Oh, like it's interesting, right? Like, I mean, I just like the world is an interesting place. Like, you perceive things differently, and one might not get the nuances that I get from amber or like any kind of notes like that. So they might not like it or have strong opinion about it. Anyways. Okay, I gotta go. I just wanted to talk about the fragrance since I caught the other one abruptly. And I wish you guys a great week. I'm a Mona Di Orio victim. It assaulted me. My bottle assaulted me. I'm gonna sue the bottle. I unfolded someone here. I I unfollowed someone, and when I learned she doesn't like amber, wow. Like, I very jokingly in the context, I have said many times, only psychopaths don't like vanilla. But it's kind of, I feel kind of the same. I'm not. This is exaggeration, obviously, but I kind of feel about the same about the amber. But anyways, love you guys. I'll catch up with you later. Bye bye. Have a great day. Like the stream, subscribe, turn on the notification button if you haven't, and I shall see you later. Bye bye.